I am back and with a brand new Let's Play series. We are starting up Gears of War Judgment today. Yeah, it hasn't been too long since I've played Gears of War 3. We've just played through Road 96. And yeah, I'm going to alternate between like Gears of War and, well, another game. But yeah, I think we're going to be playing through Gears of War Judgment over the next couple of days. Hopefully, and then we'll probably try and get into, I think I might buy Road 96 Mile Zero, the prequel to Road 96, and play through that game, and then we'll probably get into Gears of War 4. But yeah, it's been a minute since I last played this. I know that there's a lot of people that kind of not a massive fan of this game, but honestly, I never minded it. When I first played it, I thought it was actually pretty cool. It is a quick game to play through. It's nothing too massive. Like, this is a prequel towards Gears of War 1, I think, isn't it? Like, this is Judgment Day. So, like, this is back when, like, things are just building up, I guess. But, like, the thing is, they've got, like, enemy types and, people, like, the enemies that were in Gears of War 3. So it's a bit jarring. Well, besides the what's it called? Besides the what do you call them? Lambent. Like, most of the enemies in this are from Gears of War 3. So yeah, like, it's not too bad. Like, yeah, it's just like when you go for, like, say you wanted to play this game in chronological order, like timeline wise, if you played this and then went into Gears of War 1, you'd probably find it a bit jarring in a way, because Gears of War 1, there wasn't that many enemy types in that game really, which made sense because it was the first game. But I think it's a lot better going from Gears of War 3 into this. And I think that's how they released it, isn't it? But yeah, we'll play Aftermath. Aftermath is a classic ascension to Gears of War 3 storyline. Don't know what that is. Don't even remember that. Let me see when I last played it. So I did Courthouse. I played it 2019. Yeah, I'm guessing I went for another playthrough, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I definitely completed it. 2019, so I pretty much definitely played all the Gears of War games in the same year, I think. It wasn't too long ago, really. But yeah, we'll do a new game. I guess we'll just see how it goes, really. We'll do... Yeah, let's just do that. I'm not too fussed about the star things, because that's one thing. They've got like kind of like a Gears of War, no, not Gears of War, Doom 2016, like scoring. No, Shadow War. No, Shadow Warriors scoring system type thing. Combat.
To go back there and make sure the bastard's dead. Move, Lieutenant Baird.
war criminal in less than a week.
As you were.
The accused are denied any right to an attorney and may not question the authority of this tribunal.
So we can't ask why you're doing this now.
At the conclusion of this tribunal, I will issue a fair and swift verdict.
Right, of course you will.
Colonel, are we being charged with doing our job?
The charges will be defined as I hear your testimony. Now, Lieutenant Baird, begin with the last time we saw each other.
It's a bit like Mafia 3.
A convoy needed some fresh rifles. We got volunteered. It didn't sound like the most glamorous mission in Health Bay.
It wasn't supposed to be, Lieutenant.
It looked like it was headed right for our convoy. Only Paddock knew what he was looking at, but he didn't say anything. Not yet.
That was one thing with this game. Each time you played through it, the spawns were different. It always changed up the spawns. But it probably won't. I probably won't see much difference in this. But, it's been that long since I played it. But like, say this was a fresh release, and you were going to go and play through play the game quite often through the campaign, you'd see the differences. I think it's kind of cool. Which is what I kind of like. There's a lot of games where it's like a single player game, where I can't really
Since this war began, our cities have been falling one by one, and Command has no idea who or what's responsible. Well, Colonel, I think I might know.
It's good though. Seeing this is the 360 game, it kind of looks on par with Gears of War 4, maybe. It's pretty good. Yeah, that's alright.
High-class stuff.
That's one thing, I'm not too fussed about the scoring. I like... It's both cool in games when they do it, but like really, if you're not too fussed about it, you shouldn't have to worry too much. So it seems like you just got ammo that you run over. It's very different, because like, switching your weapons is like, just pressing Y. It's kind of cool. Wow. A bit modern. Like, you don't have the D-pad anymore. You got down on the D-pad for the night vision thing. Wow, that looks good. Bumper is to throw grenades, so I just wasted them all. Reload is the same.
We went as fast as we could, sir. There was no saving that convoy.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to change it up a bit. Okay. Dark wretches was placed normal.
I'd heard other units talk about the glowing wretches, but I thought that was just soldiers telling stories. Turns out it's not. Our old convoy had been wiped out in minutes. Never seen anything like it.
The fire on that tree looks really good.
More for me.
Nice. I'm dead. We do have landing there.
When those wretches died, they exploded like they'd been drinking out of a fuel tank. I hoped we wouldn't be seeing them again anytime soon.
Colonel Loomis, this is Lieutenant Baird. Big problem, sir. Our convoy just got destroyed.
Then move on to the Museum of Military Glory. It's under attack.
Sir, whatever destroyed our convoy's still out there.
Noted, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir. Come on, Kilo. You heard the man.
I heard him. Doesn't mean I like him.
The art style is very close to Gears of War 1. They brightened it up a little bit, but still pretty good. Yeah.
Got him.
They've even brought back the dog tags from Gears of War. Kinda cool. What's up here? Ammo. Need it. This thing, you can just have a simple smack. don't know what it'll do if I do the stars or anything. I don't know what I get. Maybe stuff for multiplayer.
The museum was on the other side of the river, the side the cog no longer controlled. I thought maybe we could slip through unnoticed.
Nice. This would make a fine UIR headquarters.
Yeah, don't go filling your canteen, Paddock.
Why not?
So this is the UIR sniper rifle.
This isn't a gun! It's a comrade.
I don't want to do that. I might be able to do it. I don't want to rush through it though. Lieutenant Baird claimed Hammer of Dawn strike took place in Old Town. Finished before the Hammer of Dawn strike.
Someone designated the old town a Hammer of Dawn free fire zone without telling any of us gears about it. And with our radios down, we had no way of letting Control know we were there. We needed to hurry.
You guys are shit, help me.
They keep coming!
You want some? Spider! Little off the top there. Sorry about that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fight! They brought out the heavy gear!
No prisoners today!
Enemy spotted!
Come get me! They breached the surface!
Down you go.
Looks like he went all to pieces!
This is my time to fight!
Incoming back!
Pressing deep at the reload.
Lock and load! So long, rookie! Ha ha!
Get him.
Get up and fight!
Bring it on!
Yeah, we did it. I think we did it. No. Fuck! Bastard!
Did you stop the bleeding? Faster or we're all dead!
Somebody got it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing all them challenges like that. That was stressful. It's fun though. I like that rifle though.
There were only 4 of us. We had a better shot if we snuck through some buildings. It was obvious the evac hadn't gotten very far in Old Town. I wondered where everyone was.
More for me.
Yeah, I think this game's about 7 hours long, so expect probably give or take maybe 5-6 episodes, maybe. Depends on how many I do in each episode. But Kilo Squad utilized did Locust War and claimed it was used the hammer burst, sawn off shotgun, and only one shot was only.
I know we're forbidden from using enemy weapons, Colonel, but to survive out there in the field, you have to know how to adapt, and I'm an adaptable man.
We got a healing canthus! Healing! Now I know why they needed reinforcements.
So weird in this.
Revive me! Anyone out there? You want some?
Well, fuck, scared the shit out of me, bro. I might die.
Drop the canvas! And
I'd say the spawners do seem a bit random, which is kind of cool. Even though I ain't played this game a few years, it seems different. Like when you play like Gears of War 1 or something, you know that there's going to be oh, snipers are going to pop up here, bombers.
Is that all of them?
Pop up here. No, boomers.
I doubt it.
Going to pop up here.
We got a grub hole!
So it is kind of...
Boomer! Close the hole! Boomers!
The back.
Man, I ain't never seen so many grubs in one place before.
I know. Let's just get inside.
The D-pad to switch my weapons, which is a bit annoying. It's good. Yeah, I just need to get used to it. I'm just used to all the other gears, but yeah. I don't even know what the score, like the stars, do for you. I don't think they're that important. Like, it's a bit weird. Like, it does seem a bit out of place for a gear. I suppose that's the thing. They do know how to like change things up in the Gears game.
I'm Onyx.
No, you're not, Cadet. Stay here and defend this area. The East Wing is getting hammered.
The base defense.
Great. We're the first line of defense for the Onyx Guard. Let's show them what regular soldiers can do, Kilo.
Oh, this is cool. Can we upgrade these or?
Keep them back, Onyx! Keep them back! Hey, they're on the move! Where are you? Left side! Left side! The party got cracked up!
This, Nemesis.
Our problems weren't just on the ground. Something had been inking the sky real bad. Nemesis were everywhere. No wonder our comms didn't work.
I think we're ready. I don't think this is anymore. I don't think there's any other turrets or anything. It's kind of interesting. Because I did like this stuff in Gears 5. I know a lot of people didn't.
Grubs! Eyes on target! Boom, baby!
stupid.
This keeps coming!
I don't think so.
Where are the other two?
Everybody, collect some ammo in case more show up.
Hayes, status report. Eagle, can you see Hayes' squad? Bring us up! They're banging us up! We can't see anything! We're pulling back! Who's still with me? Eagle, can you cover? Where are those reinforcements?
Boomers! Come get me!
This meeting is over!
Ah, what the fuck?
This is my time to fight! Lock and load! Boomer!
Need a hand!
Down in front!
Fire in the hole!
Rubber off.
Stay dead! Oh, great! Just great!
Go, man.
I'm bad!
Sir, they're overrunning us! They are not! Sir, we've got to pull back! You think it's somehow gonna get better if we
Oh, he
do?
tripped over on his face.
No, sir! We're not going anywhere!
Bring it on! Dibs!
Can you not see me?
Suck my dick.
No prisoners today!
Nice! Let's meet!
Ran into that one, didn't you, dickhead?
Any and all reinforcements, proceed to the east wing. Black 4 is getting hammered over here.
Oh, look at this.
If we don't hurry,
He's a
they're
super
not going to
cool
make
guy.
it.
That's so cool. I think. Yeah, I found out that you can use the shield as cover. I saw a video when I was watching some Gears of War 3 stuff after I completed it. I saw someone use it as a cover, and I'm like, holy shit. It's mad, but And assuming getting 3 stars is probably easier on the harder difficulties, well, easier on the lower difficulties as well.
Black Force said they were losing the East Wing. He didn't mention they'd lost everything on the way there.
Honestly, I might keep it. Oh, that's the interesting one. Yeah, you can only have a primary and secondary. That's, I don't know if I like that. But I suppose it means that every gun has to be really good.
We saw a new grub today, Colonel. Obviously, shock troops of some kind, with a strange helmet. They were tough. Very tough.
What the fuck?
I won't forget this.
Lobotomized!
Taking cover! Lock and load!
My shot, my kill.
Mauler!
Not over yet, Kilo.
Business today!
Bring it on!
Three stars. That's broken. bit broken. Okay. Fuck.
Hey, should have run! Taking cover!
We hadn't heard anything else from Black
like,
4,
we never saw
so we were
any
going to
of these
find
guys
either
in
bodies or a
Gears
battle.
1.
Or an ambush.
It's cool because, like, that's the thing. Gears of War 3, the enemy types were brilliant. So it isn't bad, but it's like continuity-wise, it's kind of strange. Now you could say perhaps by the time Gears 1 timeline showed up, a lot of these heavy hitters went back underground to see if they could defend off the Lambent attack, maybe? I don't know. But even in Gears of War 2 we didn't see some of these types. Oh.
Hold this room. There's something big out there.
So we got another defender. Oh shit.
Whoever's coming through that door isn't selling insurance. Get ready, Kilo!
What's this? Stop Locust from destroying.
Black 4 had been trying to protect Nasser Embry's original armor. Anything that many gears were willing to die for must have seemed pretty enticing to the grubs. I was wondering how in the world this became our mission.
Any more turrets though? These are spawn locations. Oh my god, there's so could fucking reload it for me.
Come get me!
Going somewhere?
That's almost definitely not all of them. Grab what you can.
Reason I don't need armor.
Bring it on! Oh, great! That's great! You want some?
Why do I have to reload? It's so annoying.
We're not done yet!
I'm dead. Fuck. What the fuck, my team? They'll have to continue from wave 1.
More where that came from. Check the floor for gear.
Maybe. Oh, boom shot. I keep using the D-pad to switch weapons, it's so annoying. See, like the change it to spawn already.
Revive me! You want some? Nice.
Can you not see me?
Hostile!
You walked into something you could not escape!
Ceasefire! My bad!
Ah, I hate that feeling.
What the hell is that?
That's the end of Halvo Bay.
There's only one way out of here.
Two, actually. One involves dying.
That's the only downside is like the ammo selection. You kind of got to be really picky with it.
Check it out.
Sorry guys. Yeah, really enjoying it so far. It's not cool. It's not as bad as people say it. I think when it first came out, it was just review bombed to shit. Like, it's not for everyone, like the whole scoring system. It might be a bit much, maybe, but like, overall the story's kind of cool and characters are like. I'd rather have a game with these characters than say Kate, JD, such and such. Like they're not bad characters, but say you look at these, like these are Gears of War characters, you know?
We were all a little shaken up. That grub was upsetting in 12 different ways. It was time to talk to Paddock.
Did you recognize that thing, Paddock?
Unfortunately, yes.
I ain't got no ammo.
Oh, another piece of intel for you, Colonel. Something dropped 500 pounds of eggs down in the archives. The last thing I wanted behind me was an unhatched grub egg.
Glitter splatter!
Yeah, but that's lambent. Yeah. Like that's the thing, retro Lancers, like they weren't really anything until Gears 3, really. I'll take it. But like, Gears 3, it was somewhat hinted at, like...
Dibs!
As if the grubs invented it, because they were going feral and stuff. So the fact they've got them back here, like, it's cool, like, it's fair enough, but... Like, the retro Lancers were kind of like a... grub invention in a way, like grub.
Wait!
Alternative.
Did you hear that?
Oh no! Hell no! I don't do bugs!
Get behind it! They look both...
Can you not see me?
Oh, great! Just great!
Not with this Rico.
That's unpleasant. Scrambled! From egg to omelet.
Yeah, definitely like
Glitter splatter!
definitely got a vibe of like a possible Gears 3 expansion, but it just got out of hand in a way. Which ain't good, like it ain't bad, like more Gears of War. I love
kinda dead.
We gotta clear out all these eggs.
I know. Can you fucking help me? Split up and have a look around.
Scrambled!
I'm gonna be pissing them off anyway.
Splitter splatter!
One more.
Scrambled!
Man, I thought the grubs walked around on two legs like normal people. Can we go now? Please?
It's a lot more gruesome in this, though. I do think they did try with this game to make it feel like Gears of War 1. Even though it is a bit more, it is modernized, a bit brighter, and it got more of a Gears 3 color scheme, but it's darker as well. Like, it's got the same somewhat aesthetic of Gears 1. I'd say this is a better interpretation of Gears of War 1 than, say, Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Gears of War Ultimate Edition went really over the top and bright, and it didn't really take the essence of what Gears of War 1 was, but like this is somewhat mimicking it in a way that is more modernized, but not disrespecting it in a way. But then they're taking assets from Gears of War 3 and making it work in this sort of prequel style as well. But yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting game, this one. That's one thing with Gears of War franchise, like they could have done just prequels. Like the Gears of War universe is so big during the time of the Locust War, they could just do loads of spin-offs and make it work. I'm sure it'll never be as big as the trilogy, but you can always add to it. I don't think we're meant to kill anyone. Ah.
I'm not scared of bugs. Stop these things!
No business today! Contact! You want some?
Thanks, guys. Off.
Come on! This is not it!
Are the rest of you even?
No.
Check your aim.
We got some more!
Ow.
Oh!
Come get me! Just in case regular grubs weren't upsetting enough. Everyone okay?
Not really. You were fucking getting mauled there. Well, I was. Fucking teammates just fucking go back and do something. Obviously, I might need that. Yeah, anything else?
I have trouble!
Hey, look! The grubs made an exit for us.
Eyes on target!
Boom, bitch.
Frag!
That's enough slithering and enough eggs. I prefer to shoot at something that walked around on 2 feet for a while.
Nice.
I actually really like this. I don't remember a lot of this though. That's the thing as well, like this gun kind of became a primary weapon in Gears 4 as well.
What have they done to my mark, son?
A sniper rifle with no scope! Ha! Those grubs are real geniuses!
New weapons as well, that's pretty cool. That's even weirder that there's a whole new weapon types too.
Radio check.
I got nothing.
We have a little ganders around first. What's behind there? Oh, dude. Don't know how long I'll play this for. I don't know whether to stop now, but I suppose we can, because it seems like was ideally it'd be good to do a chapter per episode, maybe. But don't know how big these are. I assume we're still on the kind of same level. I'm pretty sure at some point we do play as some of these characters.
Our comms were sputtering back to life.
Pretty
Whatever
sure
was blocking the signal must have moved on.
Maybe Cole. Heavy dust would reduce visibility. Kind of cool. Let's give it a go.
Dibs!
Yeah, the weapons.
Dust in our faces, dust in our eyes, dust in our guns.
That's so
the grubs
cool.
knew we were in trouble, so they came in close for the kill.
No business today!
Look what we have here.
I've got a fucking knife.
Save some ammo.
Done yet! Bring it on!
Ah, fuck. That is
Anyone out there?
Fire! Come get me!
Clean underwear.
You want some?
Fuck you. This is crazy. Visibility is so important in this game. Can you take that away?
No business today! Mine now!
Okay, so that doesn't work. Oh, shit. I thought that might be able to kill him, but I guess it is a bit tough. Maybe if you got behind them. Man, that's crazy. Shotgun would do it. Flamethrower was good. Yeah. I'm gonna do it because it's kind of cool.
Dust in our faces, dust in our eyes, dust in our guns. The grubs knew we were in trouble, so they came in close for the kill.
See me? Bring it on! Stay dead!
Bitch! Oh! I wanted that. I counts to. Oh, he executed him. That counted towards the skills. I suppose it is a team effort if you have co-op.
Hostiles!
Oh my god. Team!
Contact!
Dibs!
Should have run! Mauler! Away with you! Save some ammo.
doing it.
Let off!
Off with the fucking head. Get out of here, son.
Lobotomized!
Beautiful. I did that way better.
Glad to be out of there.
I like that. It's kind of like
Well, we call in and make sure Control knows what's going on.
They changed the visual. My look is still brightened up now. Completely changed the vibe of the mission. Just simple like that. That's really cool. I'm sure I didn't get to enjoy the whole level in a way. Design. The lambent. They're probably going to definitely be hinting at a lot more of the lambent within this, which is kind of wrong because they are so. Well, they do play Dom throughout the whole series. Like the fact it took to, it really took up to Gears 3 where they properly realised how bad the lambent were, how bad it was. I'm sure we had a lot of info in Gears 2, but even then it was still like, what is this lambent? Really, you have no clue. I didn't mean to chuck that waste. I just blew myself. I think that's it for this. Shooting star achievement. Yeah, my game score is actually pretty good now. I've got over 100,000 game score. It's only took me like 9 years or so. Wow, that's 9 years is what Xbox says I've had Xbox Live for, but I had my Xbox way before that though. I had like probably 4 or 5 years without Xbox Live. I used to just, like, because we just didn't have the internet back when I first had my 360. So I stopped playing, like, single player games, which weren't bad. Like, that's the thing, like, there's plenty of games back then when it was just, single player was the main selling point to a game, really. Whereas now it's like, say Battlefield, no campaign anymore, which is, like, I know people I've always argued, and that, so did I, but if a game's going to release just as bad without a campaign, even if they put a campaign in, it's like, it's weird. I think this is Act 2 now.
Kilo to Control! I need Loomis!
What is it, Lieutenant?
Colonel, some grub riding a monster just wiped out every rifle at the museum. Request guidance.
Kill the grub, hold the museum.
Colonel, Paddock here. This grub, in Goraznia, they called him Khan.
This isn't Goraznia.
My army threw all we have at him.
Colonel, what about the light mass missile?
Cadet, leave strategy to men with bars. I don't want to hear a word from any of you until Paddock's boogeyman is dead and I can...
How's that missile work?
It's classified, but there's one here in Halvo. The inventor teaches at the academy.
Yeah, Professor Elliot. I worked in his lab at LaCroix before he went military. The missile draws power from refined emulsion. The more emulsion, the bigger the boom.
Courtesy of your big boom.
God.
How close were you to the impact point?
Close enough.
that thing would burn up this entire city.
This one's low yield. After the Hammer of Dawn, Elliot stopped working on it.
How low yield?
Baird, or Lieutenant. To fire that thing, you have to get the targeting beacon, the launch codes, personally activate the missile on site, and get this all approved by command.
Control, Kilo here. So, we're gonna get the light mass missile online and use it to kill General Khan. Any objections?
Works for me. All right, come on, Cadet. We're going back to the academy. That's an order.
I've been to the academy before. I guess I'll do for today. Yeah, I might leave it there and continue right where we left off in the next one. So I assume this is like going to be Act 2. But yeah, really enjoying this game. It's actually really cool. And that's the thing, like, for me personally, I don't really think there is a real bad Gears of War game. Not really, like sure, like storylines and stuff go differently from what you probably want it to, but considering like each Gears of War game, it's kind of a solid experience. Like it's the same sort of, it's what you want from a Gears of War game. There's no real deterrence of what Gears is. Like this is still Gears, even though they're adding the challenges and all that stuff, but it's just the devs trying to make it a bit different for people. Like when you load up into this game or Gears of War 3 or Gears of War 1, like you're gonna have a different but similar experience, which is kind of cool. Whereas like, look how rocky Halo is. Like people cannot decide what is right and wrong in that series anymore. Look at the 343 games. Each of their newest games, like Gears of War 4, 5, and Infinite, they could be the start of their own trilogy. Each of them games could be their own trilogy in the making, but that is a trilogy in a way, and there's like no connecting tissue to it all really. Like sure, you could say Gears of War 4 and 5 have a little bit, but it's still nothing. Like 4's gameplay is so different from 5, and then 5 gameplay is so different from 4. Like sure, you've got some of the abilities, but it's still very different. Whereas this, it's Gears of War throughout. Even Gears of War 4 and 5, like sure they kind of are trying to bring back the Locust in a way with the swarm and everything, but it's still Gears of War. It's what you want. Like in a way, like some people might. I wouldn't mind seeing a Gears of War game where it's set with, you know, the wars before the I can't remember. I think we'll find out about them in this, but with Paddock's country, Paladins, is it? Where the Cog and the Paladins, like it might not be the Paladins, they were at war. Like that'd be kind of an interesting game to see, but it's not. You're not going to be seeing as epic battles with the Locust, like the Locust fucking rolling around on massive grubs. Like that's freaking. You're not going to get that from a. Maybe like a smaller game would be good, or maybe if they wanted to do something really different, like a horror sort of vibe, because like that's the Gears of War 1 and 2. The grubs were more hinted at, like the Locusts were more hinted at being more the boogeyman, like coming into, like crawling out from the night and grabbing you and taking you back underground. That was kind of what grubs were trying to end up. That was their initial plan in a way, but like even then, like Gears of War 2 was weird because the Locusts were doing that. They were taking prisoners and experimenting on them and stuff, but that was weird in itself, because it's like, why were they focusing on that when the Lambent was such an issue? But But yeah, like that's the thing. Like that's like for me, I really don't think there's been a bad Gears of War game. Like that's the thing. Gears of War 4 is what got me into playing Gears of War, in a way. When they made that games with gold, I decided to play it, and because it reminded me of Gears of War 2, which is Gears of War, and I played that a little bit when I first had my 360. That led me to just buy all the games and play through them all, and like I'm sure I'm a later fan to the series. I never really saw the games when they first came out, but like when you play them back to back, I don't think there really is a bad Gears game. Not really. Like sure, some of the characters are hit and miss. But even then, like I don't think they're too bad. Like the only thing I probably hate is in Gears 5 when you had to choose between JD and what's his name? I forgot his name, which is good. When you had to choose between JD's life and someone else's, is it Dell? JD and Dell's life? I didn't like that, because I don't think you should choose. They should just commit to a choice, because that's the thing. Gears of War 6, that's going to be very complicated with who you pick to live and die. I don't know whether there is a continuity or canon verdict to that yet, or because like that's one thing I hate in games, because like you expect us to choose between who should live and die, and then have that be open in the next game, and like hopefully they will keep both actors on in the next game and kind of keep the door open to whoever is alive within that world, or if there's a way to bring them back, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I really don't know what they would do with Gears 6, but personally, I really don't think there'll be a bad Gears game. The only thing you could make is like a really short Gears game. But even if it's short like this, like they're trying to change it up with, like they knew that this was somewhat of a DLC-esque experience, where it was probably a rushed release in a way, but like they added enough replayability to this game to make it worth it, I'd say, with the making spawns different, making the them challenge things that we've been doing, like that's kind of cool for me. Like, I think that's way worth it. But yeah, for today, I think for today we'll wrap it up here. Sorry, I've just been seeing some messages. But hopefully, we'll keep up Gears of War Judgment for the next few days. So not tomorrow, but the day after, we'll continue right where we left off. And then I think once we've completed this game, for the random full Let's Plays, I think we'll go back into Road 96 Mile Zero. I'll just buy that and we'll play through that game. And then the random full Let's Play after that should be Gears of War 4. And then after that we'll go back into Road 96 and we'll do New Game Plus. So there's plenty of new random Let's Plays coming up that I've got planned. Like say for some reason I backtrack and I go into the main Let's Plays, which I might do between them games. I may miss a few days after this series, but I don't think so. Like I've got that far ahead with the random full Let's Plays now. I've still got time if I wanted to do a rotation or two of the main Let's Plays in the future, and then come back. But honestly, I'm still like 60 days ahead. I'm like 2 months ahead still, so it's not too bad. As of streaming this, there's still no real sign of State of Decay 2's update. We've still got a lot to play through on Saints Row, so we've got to play through that first anyway. But yeah, besides that, it's still all good, I think. I think Saints Row is starting up around about this time as well. It's either started up or it's going to be starting up. So but be sure to check that out. It takes a few episodes for me to get into the game, but I'm more or less into it after like episode 3 and 4. It took me a while to warm up to that game, but yeah, it's all good. But besides that, yeah, another episode for Gears of War, the complete story. And yeah, we'll continue on with Gears of War Judgment relatively soon. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.